India is a beautiful country with 29 states. To the north we have the long sweep of Himalayas. The sacred Ganges River weaves its way through a large part of the northern plains before giving way to the Vindhyas. The Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri constitute the major freshwater bodies in the south. The golden dune of the Thar Desert in Rajasthan, together with the marshland known as Rann of Kutch in North Gujarat, comprise the northwestern boundary. India is a country very rich in heritage and old traditions, with colorful festivals such as Holi, Diwali, and many others celebrated all throughout the year. These festivals are full of symbolism and have a rich cultural and spiritual significance. Religion and culture in India are closely knit. Diverse ethnicities with many different dialects contribute to the richness of the nation. Every region has its own unique folk art, music, dance, cuisine, and attire. Indians have strong faith in the presence of divinity in all creation, and the numerous festivals throughout the year reflect the underlying value system of the society. Nature, rivers, animals, the sun, moon, planets, everything is worshipped during the festivals and helps to sustain the balance of Mother Earth. Even man-made tools, vehicles and machinery are worshipped and honored at homes, temples and the community. Hinduism is not considered a religion, it's a way of life. Scriptures which date back to thousands of years contain profound scientific knowledge with guidelines on how to live in harmony with nature and the divine. The oldest scriptures are said to be more than 5,000 years old and are called the Vedas. They express philosophies, realities and the truth about life. This knowledge is said to be the essence of all religions. Indians say Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and it means the whole world is my family. All aspects of nature are represented by a goddess. We see beautiful statues and sculptures in the temples all over India. As a social worker from Scandinavia, I came to India with the focus of starting a cultural exchange program between youth from India and Scandinavia. While putting together information for this project, my interest shifted to a highly problematic and urgent issue. This is the story. I was heading for Gujarat, a state in the western region of India. The family who invited me lived in the town Sungad in the district of Surat. In Surat, I visited many different villages. They maintain a simple way of living that is fundamentally closer to nature. %70% of the population in India reside in such villages, and majority of them live below poverty line. During my stay, the villages were facing a drought with soaring temperatures of 45 degrees Celsius and sometimes even higher. Searching for food, water and work, the villagers head toward nearby cities and industrial areas. They work for minimum wage and live in small sheds made out of old plastic and clothes. They live here with their families for about 9 months in a year, and sometimes few families are forced to stay for years in such a condition. As I move around these villages, I learned about some programs being conducted by Christian missionaries, which caught my attention and interest.
We come to this village once a week to give medicine for different diseases such as leprosy, malaria, skin diseases, malnutrition, etc. We also tell them about hygiene and not to go to the witch doctors. But they can go to the church for healing. The church heals everything such as leprosy, malaria, skin disease, malnutrition. It's a matter of faith.
Is it difficult to become a priest in
No. It is very easy to become a priest. Once in a while a foreign priest will come from abroad, such as Europe and USA. He will give seminars of 2 weeks' length. After the seminar, participants can open a church in any village they feel like. In our church, we heal many different diseases such as leprosy, malaria, skin diseases, malnutrition, etc. We are very well-known healers. We go to different villages, perform healings, talk about Jesus, and pray together with the people. That is how we convince them to convert. We have around 200 churches in our district. Jesus is the truth, and Hinduism is evil.
All the villages around.
Malaria, typhoid, and so many patients. Now most of patients come with the complaint of diarrhea and vomiting.
We have diseases here in this area, such as leprosy, skin diseases, malaria and malnutrition. 60% of our patients come to us when they are very sick and more difficult to treat, because they first go to the Christian church for healings and other witch doctors who promise them healings, and then after a period when they are not getting better, but worse, then they come to us for treatments.
એન્ટીના અમે ફિટ કરીને આવતા હતા ને જ્યાંથી અમે ફિટ કર્યા તે રસ્તામાં જ દેવળ આવે છે.
Once I was called to a village for some antenna work. When my 2 friends and I had finished our work, we passed the local church on our way to the car. There were about 250 poor people waiting to go inside the church. 3 priests in long white robes were ordering these people to step on pictures of different Hindu gods which they had placed on the steps of the church. This was to prove that they had renounced the Hindu gods by converting into Christianity. Later, it came to my knowledge that they were also ordered to burn pictures of our Hindu gods. My friends and I were very shocked, because if you step on pictures of Hindu gods, it's very difficult to return to the Hindu faith. Poor people choose to become Christians because the church promises them advantages, things that would take the Indian government a long time to deliver, and they promise them healing from all diseases just by coming to the Sunday prayers in the church.
Just inquiring about these programs raised a lot of suspicion from the village heads and the priests towards me. I wondered why there was so much hostility. I started talking more to the villagers. Why had so many Hindus converted into Christianity? What could Christianity offer that Hinduism could not?
When I first converted to Christianity, I got 4,000 rupees from the church to use on my agriculture. That was the reason that I converted. They promised that I could become a priest, but after finishing the procedures, they didn't give me the task. I was only trained to convert people to Christianity and was told negative things about Hinduism. In the district where I live, we have around 25 churches called Sion Church, with more on the way. Christianity is spreading very fast here. Many different churches, Protestant as well as Catholic churches.